I was loading my groceries in my trunk when I heard a man's voice behind me say, "If you don't want to die, you will do what I say." The voice was too close to my ear and caused every hair on my body to stand at attention. "I have a gun," the man said in an oddly calm voice. I was standing there frozen with a dozen eggs in one hand and a bag of potatoes in the other. My hands started shaking as I considered using one or the other as some kind of weapon, which was not my strong suit. I am not a fighter, not in any sense of the word. I owned a bookstore, 3 cats, and a hybrid car. I had never even seen a gun in person, and now there was one pointed at my back. Before I could form a solid plan, the voice spoke again, killing every bit of bravery I had managed to pretend I had. "I'm right behind you. Don't turn around." "I know you're right behind me," I said in a seriously shaky voice. "What do you want from me? Money? Because let me tell you, you picked the wrong woman. Do you even know how much groceries cost these days?" I snapped, surprising myself with my tone. What the hell was I thinking? I was being salty with a guy who was currently threatening my life. Not the smartest thing I have ever done. So I set the eggs down slowly, then the potatoes, and took deep breaths to calm my heart that was currently trying to climb out of my chest. "My name is Sam," he said after clearing his throat. "I need you to drive." He told me to get in my car and to leave my phone in the cup holder, screen up. He then told me to keep my hands where he could see them. I did exactly what he said because I wasn't in the mood to get shot. As we drove, he gave simple orders. "Turn left, park here, go inside." I felt like asking him why he didn't just get an Uber, but my will to live was stronger than my smart mouth. The first stop was a small corner store. Sam stayed in the car. He told me to buy a prepaid phone. Inside, the clerk watched me with curious eyes. When I asked for the phone, he looked past me at the window, then back at my face. "Hurry," he said, voice sharp. "They aren't the most patient bunch." His reaction scared me more than Sam's calm voice. "Ooh," I pleaded with him, but he just shook his head in response and turned away. When I left, Sam nodded. "Good," he said. "You did fine." The second stop was a bank. Sam followed me this time. He stood close, his hand hidden by his jacket. He told me to withdraw a small amount of cash. The teller's smile fell when she saw Sam's face. Her hand started to shake as she counted. "Please," she whispered to me. "Please be careful." What in the world was going on? The third stop was a storage facility. A security guard met us at the gate. When he saw Sam, his face went pale. "You weren't supposed to come here," the guard said. Sam leaned toward the driver's side window and yelled, "Open it!" The guard obeyed. I felt like I was getting dragged deeper into something I did not belong in. Before we could get through the gate, we heard other vehicles approaching way too fast. "Stay in the car," he ordered. I didn't move, considering I was literally scared stiff. "Who are they and why are they following us?" I whispered. Headlights flared in my rearview mirror, showing multiple cars closing in fast. Sam swore under his breath and grabbed my arm, pulling me over the console and into the passenger seat. "Because I'm supposed to be delivering you." "Delivering me? To whom may I ask? I'm not a freaking pizza," I yelled. The car roared to life and he immediately gunned it, tires squealing as we peeled out of the parking lot. "The people who marked you," he said. I looked back again. The cars were following and definitely getting closer. "Wait, they know where I live. They know my name. They think I'm one of them," he snapped. Or they did. One of the cars surged forward, trying to box us in. Sam swerved hard, barely missing it. "Did?" I squeaked. Apparently they figured it out. A gunshot cracked the air. I screamed and ducked instinctively as the back window shattered. "They're trying to kill us!" I screamed. "No," he said grimly. "They're trying to take you alive. I'm the problem." Red and blue lights suddenly exploded ahead of us as police cars raced toward the intersection, blocking it completely. The pursuing vehicles slammed on their brakes. Men poured out, running, shouting as more sirens closed in from every direction. Sam stopped the car and raised both hands immediately. I stared at him, shaking. "Why aren't the police approaching us?" He turned to face me fully for the first time, his expression calm now, almost gentle. "Because I'm the detective who destroyed that operation," he said with a nod toward the bad guys. I looked at him like he had sprouted another head. He chuckled and then spoke slowly as officers flooded the street. "They target people in public. They track routines. When they chose you, I saw it happen. I couldn't breathe. You told them you were kidnapping me." "I told them I was transporting you," he corrected. "The stops we made are routine for transports. It tests to see if they are able to follow instructions. The cashier, teller, and guard are all undercover agents helping to track our movement." He pointed toward the men tackled to the ground and being cuffed. "They realized tonight that I wasn't bringing you to them. I was getting you away." Every terrifying moment, the threats, the looks, the urgency, snapped into place all at once. "You were never my hostage," he said softly. "You were the rescue." "I know that had to be terrifying," he added, "but thank you for not hitting me with a bag of potatoes." I laughed through tears, knowing one awful truth. If Sam hadn't noticed me, I'd already be gone.